It's a feeling we all know. That quiet negotiation with yourself. You have a list of things you know you should do, important things. But a strange, invisible force seems to pull you towards the couch, towards your phone, towards anything but the task at hand. We call this force laziness, and we treat it like a character flaw, a sign that we're broken or unmotivated. But what if laziness isn't a flaw? What if it's just a symptom of a broken system? Today, we're not going to talk about trying harder. We're going to build a new system, using the timeless wisdom from 3 of the most influential books on productivity ever written. Before any how-to trick can work, we need a fundamental mindset shift. This comes from Stephen Covey's legendary book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The absolute bedrock is habit 1, be proactive. Covey explains that lazy or unproductive people are often reactive. They let their moods, feelings, and circumstances dictate their actions. Their language is full of "I can't," "I have to," or "if only." To stop being lazy, you must become proactive. Acknowledge that between what happens to you and how you respond, there is a space. In that space is your power to choose. You are the creator of your day. You don't have to do the task, you choose to do it because it aligns with your goals. And that brings us to habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Laziness thrives in ambiguity. If you don't have a clear, compelling destination, why would you fight the friction of starting? You need a why. What is the mission for your life, your year, your week? When you have a clear destination, it becomes the magnetic north that pulls you through the fog of low motivation. So, you have the right mindset. Now you need a system to handle the chaos of daily life. This is where David Allen's Getting Things Done revolutionizes everything. Allen's core insight is this: your brain is for having ideas, not holding them. The reason you feel overwhelmed, anxious, and lazy is that your mind is cluttered with dozens of open loops. I need to email John. Don't forget to buy milk. I should start that project. This mental clutter drains your energy and creates resistance. The goal is to achieve a mind like water, clear, calm, and ready to respond appropriately. The way to do this is breathtakingly simple. Capture everything. Get every single task, idea, and to-do out of your head and into a trusted external system. This can be a notebook, a planner, or a digital app. The tool doesn't matter. The habit of externalizing everything is what sets you free. Once you have this clear mind, you can apply Allen's most powerful weapon against procrastination, the 2-minute rule. As you process your list, if a task takes less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Don't schedule it, don't defer it, just do it. Replying to that email, making that phone call, tidying that one spot on your desk. This creates a cascade of positive momentum and clears out the small tasks that create a feeling of being overwhelmed. You're proactive, you have a clear mind, and you have a system. Now, how do you attack the day? For this, we turn to Brian Tracy's beautifully simple classic, Eat That Frog. Tracy uses a metaphor from Mark Twain. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Your frog is your most important, high-impact task. It's the one you are most likely to procrastinate on, but it's also the one that will have the greatest positive impact on your life. The rule is brutally effective. Eat that frog first thing in the morning. This aligns perfectly with Covey's habit 3, put first things first. You must distinguish between what is urgent and what is important. Laziness loves the urgent but unimportant, mindlessly checking emails, scrolling feeds. True effectiveness comes from focusing on the important. Your frog is your most important task. By tackling it first, before distractions and before your willpower battery drains, you achieve a massive win before the day has barely begun. The sense of accomplishment and clarity you gain from eating your frog will create positive momentum that carries you through the rest of your tasks. So, how do you stop being lazy? It's not about a magical burst of motivation. It's about a superior system. First, you build your foundation with the 7 habits. You become proactive, realizing you are in charge, and you begin with the end in mind, giving yourself a compelling reason to act. Second, you declutter your mind with getting things done. You capture everything externally to achieve a mind like water, and you use the 2-minute rule to build momentum. And third, you execute with ruthless focus using Eat That Frog. You identify your single most important task for the day and you tackle it first thing in the morning. Mindset, system, execution. That is the formula that breaks the cycle of laziness. Don't try to change everything at once. Just start with one thing. Before you go to sleep tonight, do this. Identify your single biggest, ugliest frog for tomorrow. Write it down on a piece of paper and put it on your desk or keyboard. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you do anything else, make a choice. Be proactive and eat that frog.